Behind me here, a parade marking the 24th anniversary of the persecution of Falun Gong. Falun Gong is a peaceful meditative practice, and yet under the hands of the Chinese Communist Party, they have suffered immensely for years. They're now calling for an end to this brutal persecution.
Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa, consists of slow-moving exercises and is guided by the principles of truthfulness, compassion and forbearance. It quickly gained popularity in China in the 90s, attracting some 100 million adherents. Many people reported improved health, better relationships with friends and family, and a sense of peace.
So when Falun Gong came about, I believe it was something that for them, it really connected to the hearts of the Chinese people. So naturally, it became hugely popular.
Yet despite the benefits people reported after practicing Falun Gong, the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, launched a nationwide suppression campaign against the practice on July 20th, 1999. International human rights lawyer David Matas spoke at the rally in London.
There's no justification for it. I mean, there's a reason for it that the Communist Party has, but it's not a good reason. It's basically based on the popularity of the practice and the fact that it's not communist. But that's not a good reason for persecution.
Millions of Falun Gong practitioners in China have been detained in prisons and labor camps. Destiny Tang said torture and abuse left her dad handicapped.
My father's lost both eyesight because in the jail they not allowed my dad have food, and also so bad beaten. So lots of things are happening in the jail.
Another practitioner, Tong Lin, was imprisoned again this February. When Liu's family inquired about her, they were told she faces 3 to 5 years just for talking to people about Falun Gong. Liu's son, Sam Hu, said last time she was imprisoned for 8 years.
She was persecuted so badly that the prison issued a critical illness notice to the family. As I said in the speech earlier on, she was persecuted to the point of having kidney failure.
Liu's family is extremely worried for her safety. There are hundreds of thousands of stories like hers. The Chinese regime has also been using Falun Gong practitioners as a source of organs for a multi-billion-pound state-sanctioned organ trade.
The whole system of sourcing organs from prisoners was set up before the persecution of Falun Gong. It just became a mass industrial phenomenon with the persecution of Falun Gong, because once the Falun Gong were detained, the prison system had this inexhaustible supply.
Human rights experts estimate that 60 to 100,000 forced organ transplants are occurring in China every year. Matas said it's a cold genocide that's happening slowly over time. For practitioners in the UK, they feel the need to speak up for the voiceless.
I enjoy freedom in this country, and I know that my fellow practitioners of Falun Dafa in China still cannot practice freely their faith. They cannot practice freely truthfulness, compassion and tolerance. So I have to be a voice for them.
Malcolm Hudson, NTD News, London.